Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails, the second chapter. Today we are going to do the second of the two side quests we have in the area, and after that we're gonna buy all the regions we haven't visited yet. So that means Ravennue Village, Verte Bridge, the checkpoint, we're gonna go to Haken Gate, and we're gonna go to the cabin in Nebel Valley, cause in the comments, Makor said that there was a recipe there we can get if we do hit now. So we have to go back for that because I definitely want to miss as little recipes as I can. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go with the side quest, which I think is escorting a merchant. We'll probably hear where to when we talk to that. And of course, after that, the entire walkabout, and after we've done that, I think it's time that we have a proper vacation at Valeria Lake. Don't you agree? I definitely think so. So, for now, let's see where we can find that person, and I'm going directly in the wrong way. Cause she's supposedly in the southern part of town. One of the people that deals with merch. I think it's the one here. I think she is it. Yes. I knew it. Excuse me. You're Miss Mirano, right? Yes, that's right. You all must be bracers. That's right, ma'am. We understand you want to be escorted to Ravennue Village. Oh, that's right. I'd like to head to that lovely village town and have a good look at their orchards. Though, if I may, you look a little young for a bracer. Are you quite sure you can do this? Excuse me, ma'am. I am a certified senior bracer. I'm totally capable of doing this. I can fully vouch for Estelle's abilities as a bracer, ma'am. If that's unsatisfactory, I'm afraid you'll have to wait for another local bracer to become available. Oh my, I suppose you really can judge by a cover. I always like putting my own covers on my books anyway. I'll trust you, young lady. How about it? Shall we be off? Yes. Sure, we're ready when you are. Very good. Let's be off then. So we're going to Ravennue Village, right? In that case, we'll want to head out to the west gate of the city. Right, and then up the mountain road. I'll meet you by the west gate. I imagine you have a few things to prepare before we go. Yeah, a little prep time would be great, thanks. We'll be right there. Very good. Don't keep me waiting too long now. Feisty, little person there. Right. So let's see if we can impress her even more by getting her safely to Ravennue Village. Because if she's gonna be like that, then we have to prove that we're worth our weight in gold. Ah, there you are. I've been waiting. Shall we proceed then? Whenever you're ready, ma'am. Our goal is Ravennue Village, right? Yes, I think we all know the road by now, but remember, this time Miss Mirano is with us. We should avoid contact with monsters whenever possible. Yes, quite so. What a waste of time a fight will be too. Why, keep me out of danger and I might just give you all a little bonus. We'll do our best, ma'am. Let's be off then. Okay, she's even directly saying to us we'll get a bonus if we get her to the other side without getting attacked. Even though there are times that we can't control it, because if a monster is gunning for us, we're gonna be attacked. But let's see if we can make it. And if we are attacked, I can always just sneakily reload and not tell you guys. Not that I would do that, of course. I mean, they're not telling you guys. Reloading that for a mission like this, I might be able to do that. I'm going very closely so I can see them coming. You are not my egg. And it shouldn't be too far, if I remember correctly, because I think it's already there. Alright, halfway there. Just a trail? And there's only, I think there's only one spot that's gonna be an issue, because it's very small. And we need to get past one of those tentacle monsters, I think. Oh, run! Oof! Fuck! Damn it! This was exactly the monster I was afraid of. Oh well. I'll take it like a man. I will. No bonus for us. Now, because to be honest, I feel like if I reloaded the game just in order to get there without encounters, I feel like I'm cheating a bit. And if there's one thing I uphold while playing video games, is cheating. So I will take it as it is. Because I won't say when I made a mistake, because it attacked us out of nowhere. So I feel like we were, let's say, we had no chance of getting past that.
Oh, are we done already?
But like I said, I know this place quite well by now, and I knew that this was the one, because as you can see, this is where it is. And the only chance you can get past it without it being seen is if the monster isn't looking at you. That's it. Because if the monster is looking at you, you have a 50-50 chance for it to basically charge you. So the fact that we got around a corner, it was probably here, where we couldn't see it. And it directly went for us, yeah. We had no chance whatsoever. So yeah, like I said, I'll take the hit. It's maybe 2 points we were missing. But I'm sure we're gonna get still to max rank, right? Maybe not the maximum points. I think we'll get there. Oh yeah. Didn't she know about the attack? So it's exactly as I'd heard. They've already started to rebuild their orchard little by little. Yeah, looks like it. It'll be hard road for them, but the journey of 1,000 cells begins with a single step. Yeah, they're getting all kinds of help from all over too. I'm sure they'll be just fine. Yes, I believe in them. I wish we merchant could be of some aid to them. Mirano, are you thinking of trying to save Ravennue? Oh my, no. I have no intention of setting myself up as some kind of savior to these people. I'm ultimately just here for business. I'm going to look at the orchard and get a feel of how bad the situation is. Of course, if things are looking up, I can always invest. And well then, I should be getting to work. Okay, that means this is goodbye then. It is indeed. Well, you did well enough, I suppose. Not quite bonus material if I do say so myself, but well enough. And be careful on your way back. We will be. Good luck with your work. I have to be honest, I think this is one of the first missions over 2 games that explicitly tells you what you need to do for a bonus. Now, maybe it's the second quest. I think maybe in Trails the first chapter we had one with Heart. Also an escort mission. I think that we did get the hint on how to get it. But yeah, this is like in your face, like, hey, don't let me be attacked, or you're gonna get nothing. I think we'll be fine. Vince is talking like that again. He was like this last time some saplings were being planted too. He'll be sick of it again in 3 days at most. Just watch. We're gonna plant new saplings in the orchard like they said. I'm gonna help out too, so they give us fruit soon. Oh, hi, Miss Bracer. Oh, hey, Louis. You look like you're doing great. Yeah, I'm okay. Especially since the scary dragon is gone now, right? Yeah, the dragon will never bother people again, don't worry. So you play outside as much as you want, okay? Okay. Oh, but now that we can play outside, I'll give you this book. Yui? Why are you doing with a gambler, Jack? That's for adults. Well, older people. See you later. Thank you very much. The trip was already worth it. We're getting donations from all over. It really warms the heart. It feels like the cheer is finally coming back to the village. I'll cheer you on if you have something new, which I know you don't. So we just buy some produce while we're here, just to support the local village. Why not? Just to have 10 of everything in our list. Are we gonna do something with it? Probably not. Like I said, just for the feel of it. It's not that expensive. Ah, welcome. The orchard's been cleaned up and life is getting a little back to normal. The day will come when those new saplings bear fruit. And until then, we'll keep at it. Yeah, you do that. And the village will be better for it. Welcome. I heard Elder Ryzen took donations of some kind for the village. They really will be able to restore the orchard now. Yeah, we're gonna be okay. Yeah. The Goldine, or whatever they called it, like those really concentrated sapit gems, they were worth a lot. It was, I think that really helped in starting up this rebuilding effort. Yeah, always have a little look at the picture over here. Remember how much he changed lately? And see if he starts to look like his old self. A little bit. Things are starting to go back to normal. I know it will take some time to rebuild the orchards, but if we all come together as a village, we can overcome this. I know it. And just as we overcame the scars of the war. Yeah. Because if you go through things together, you can always overcome it together too. Even though that maybe sounds a little bit corny. A little bit. Everyone's going out with planting the new saplings, my husband included. I've been feeling so uneasy for the last week or so. Everyone's been working so hard though. I'm actually starting to think we can make it through it. It finally feels like I can let my hair down. Oh, Gray's out working together with the youngsters. I guess even a hard-headed guy like him can set aside his pride now and then, huh? I'm sure he can. Ooh. What are you doing here? Ah, the outer signs of damage and flame may be gone, but I still haven't quite managed to put my feelings in order. There's a contingent of soldiers here guarding the mine too. I think it'll be a long time before we can really put all this behind us. Yeah, but trust me, we rather have a precaution of a few soldiers rather than something else happening again. An allowance for buying saplings and other things. These people will need funding to rebuild their orchards. They're taking donations right now, but they shouldn't be beholden to that just to rebuild their lives. I must have worked with Father and have our family prepare our own restoration fund. So it was all worth it, even if it meant being attacked once. Just once, and she wasn't even touched in that fight. It may look like an empty plot now, but we intend to get saplings in the ground soon. We've gotten a kinda overwhelming amount of charity from outside the village. I think we'll manage to pull this off. To properly grow a tree, you first need to plow the land. It'll be a while before these new trees bear fruit, yes. I'm used to waiting though, nothing to worry about here. We endure so much at the end of the 100-Day War. Yes, and the most important thing is that the entire village came together to overcome this, let's just say, monumental disaster. Alright, so for now, I think our next destination will be the checkpoint. Yeah, let's pick the furthest destination first and have it over with before we head over to the Nebel Valley. And I think we're gonna end this episode at the Brazier Guild where we report this quest that we just finished and confront ourselves with the loss of PP points. Alright, I will see you at the checkpoint. Alright, when we were getting off the Ravennue trail, I actually realized when I said that we're going to the checkpoint, to the bridge, that there was another checkpoint as well, where I haven't even granted a single thought the entirety we've been in Bose. Okay, maybe a little, but not that much. So we're gonna do this checkpoint first. Along with all scheduled flights resuming, the market has reopened for business. It feels like everything is finally settling down. And it would be really cool if we can get something here. Looks like the dragon calmed down. Thank Ideos for that. It better. The whole Air Force is gunning for it. I haven't heard all the details, but it sounds like the whole mess with the dragon is over. Yeah, you can count on General Morgan to take care of a thing like that. We finally stood down from status alert. I know that as a leader I should never complain like this, but I hope things stay quiet for a bit. That's not a bad thing to want, to be honest. Hello, how goes? I heard that the guild's been supporting us, even in the most recent incident. Personally, I think the brass absolutely has the right idea. Try to deepen our relationship with the guild. If we work together, we've both be much stronger for it. See, there are even people in the army itself that supports the idea of the army and the braces working together. As long as they both try to complement the other's weakness. And that's also why I get said to General Morgan, nah, we're gonna be clashing heads a bit, but I think you can handle it. Alright, let's head for the other checkpoint. Ah, and we are finally here. The bridge. Small space, but still very important in this region. The dragon mess has finally been put behind us. I wonder if the Air Force managed to get their side of things done. I'm sure the general must be very relieved to have this dragon case over. The market's reopened too, so I hope peaceful days come back soon. To be honest, I think they are already here. I don't know all details, but apparently the dragon panic is over. Not much news makes it out here. Ultimately, we don't know what was settled or how. Well, I would be more than happy to tell you about it, but I'm kinda in a rush. Let's top things off. And I think our next target will be Welmer, with his nice little old recipe. The things we do for food. And let's hope the hint was correct and we find that new recipe here. Wouldn't mind getting one. Ah, it's you guys. Sounds like your kids managed to calm the ancient dragon down without any problems cropping up. Thanks for that, by the way. Living next to a raging flying legend wasn't exactly something I was looking forward to. Well, we really couldn't have done it without your help, Mr. Wilmer. Seriously, we owe you one. Yes, thank you for helping us, sir. Ah, you came all the way out here just to say that. Well, don't you have all the free time in the world? And that's not really the reason we're... Though, I guess it is kinda true. Well, either way, I'm grateful. If you ever need to take a load off, you're welcome to come here. Also, if you're hungry, feel free to help yourself to some of the stew in that pot over there. Oh, I don't mind if we have a bite to eat. Least I can do. Eating that takes a fair bit of courage, mind you. Still, figure bracers like you would work up an appetite with all that scuffle you get into. Anything worth trying once, right? Come on, have some. Dark stew, unfortunately. You kids down that like it was nothing? Come on again, anytime you like. You'll always be welcome under this roof. I don't know if you noticed it, but something seems different about Estelle. I don't mind the fact that she lost all her HP, but this darn stew also killed off her CP storage. On the other hand, it does look like Sherazard's CP is maxed out, even though we weren't even to 100, so... I think we can just tally this up on you win some, you lose some. That's fine. Alright, next up, I think it is Haken Gate. Alright, finally, our final destination, the gate. Let's see what we can find here. Ah, our scientist. The dragon apparently fled without being seriously injured. As unpopular as I know our dragon friend is right now, as a researcher of ancient life, I have to admit, I am relieved it got away. I can make quite a bit of progress with just the photos we took, if I can keep them. How much I'll be able to publish will be up to the negotiating skills now, not my scientific ones. And that's it. I'm no longer an army man. Time to say goodbye to the uniform. Carlos? You're gonna stop being a soldier? What am I gonna do now? Oh yeah, to mark the occasion, let me give you guys this. Gambler Jack 9. 2 Gambler Jack just by talking to everyone. Nice. That book was my secret pleasure during the more boring parts of base life. Still though, looking back on it, it wasn't all that long, but life in the army was more fun than I expected. Alright, time to finish my discharge. It's been quite a runaround getting here, but it's finally time for my trip to the Empire. Oh, so he was just in service for like 2 years or something. Cool. With the wind today, we don't need to worry too much about the fog. We still have to be careful about the road we want to try and take. After all, we'll be tackling a mountain no man has ever scaled before. We need to be as careful as possible. We finally have permission to go climbing up the Krones. Just like Shelby said, it was worth waiting. The fort's finally quiet again. I feel like I can finally get some sleep. Welcome! The dragon thing's all settled, and now we're taking it easy here. How easy? Hoping on maybe some discount on the products, but no. Welcome to Haken Gate. Alert status has finally been called off. Phew, things haven't been this tense since the coup. Looks like the dragon business is done with. I'm glad we weren't sorted in force this time. Yeah, because tussling with a dragon, nobody wants that. We're finally back to standard operations. Granted, with Erebonia always next door, we can't exactly sit on our butts. Wish they could give us some leave at least. I'm sure your leave will be coming sooner than you think. I saw the general just a little while ago. Even though everything's been settled, he still had this real unpleasant look on his face. I guess it might have just been my imagination. Maybe. Well, maybe the dragon thing has been resolved, but there's still a lot of tension going on. Oh, this is what I've heard, but apparently the Brazier Guild took care of the dragon problem. Kinda feels like we had the spotlight snatched from us. Nope, we just did what we did best. Just like what the army did. And it was 100% a corporation. So it's not just one person who succeeded, we all succeeded. The Empire doesn't seem to care much about our little problem. Normally, they'd be all over us if we even let our guard down a little. Guess the non-aggression pact is doing its job. And not even your superior is allowed to become aggressive. Everyone. Good work with the dragon. I can guess from your faces what you're here to ask, but I can say nothing more regarding that matter. Please understand. Well, I'm sure eventually we'll learn. Because something happened to Himmel, and we are gonna find out what. I just don't know if it's gonna be in this game or the next one, because I have absolutely no feeling whatsoever how long this game still has. Because the only thing I've actually done is I checked how long to beat, and that's it. Just to get a feel on the difference between Trails the first chapter and Trails the second chapter. And this one is about, according to Deadlist, about 30 hours longer if you want to complete everything. So yeah, I think we still have a lot of goodness to look forward to. Hopefully also a lot of action scenes. I wouldn't mind seeing Rens and her mech again, because that was really cool. Alright, let's head back to the guild. Wow, Haken Gate is really close to Bose, isn't it? Alright, let's see what we can get for the one quest we completed. Because we already know we're not going to get any bonus points, because I made sure we got attacked along the way. Okay, so at least no minus points. This is still good. I can still accept this. Ah, good work. Always nice to see some progress. If you complete any more jobs, be sure to come back and report. The only thing I'm hoping for is that people will respect my choice for not reloading the game. And it's not because I was lazy. I think I conveyed my reasoning pretty clear. No cheating, if we can help it. Because will we always be able to prevent cheating? Well, or using the game's tactic on itself? No, but at least we're gonna try to be honest at least a little bit. Okay, so next time, I think it's time we go on vacation. Don't you agree? So we're gonna go to Valeria Lake and say it's party time. So I'm hoping to see you all there. Until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, hit that like button, subscribe, and make sure to be back next time as we start our vacation. Bye bye.